Welcome to Beyond the Ordinary with Carson Toland. I'm Carson Toland, your host, and we got here with us ShadowVision, North Little Rock's own superhero. Shadow, how are you doing today?
I am awesome, man.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. It's kind of hot today, and I figured I got to dress up in black to match you, so we want to keep the attire going. So Shadow took a little bit of time out of his day today to come out and talk to us, and just kind of get a inside view of ShadowVision. So Shadow, the first question is, have you always wanted to be a superhero? Is that something that's always been one of your goals?
I would have to answer. It was, yeah.
It was. Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. When was it? What made you make the decision to become a superhero? What is it that inspired you to become a superhero and just make the decision? This is what I'm going to do.
Well, one, I got an overlarge heart. I know that everyone out here is actually losing hope, and and I wanted to give everyone hope.
You wanted to give everyone hope.
Yeah.
And in a city like Little Rock, we have so much crime here, crime, and any metropolitan area like this is going to have crime, and it's easy to lose hope. It's easy to lose hope, and it's easy to turn on the news and just see the bad that's going on.
Yeah.
And so you know the large heart that you have, you want to bring hope to other people. You want to inspire people and let them see that there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
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 Perfect. Wonderful. Well, that's very admirable. Let's see. This thing locked up on me. Okay. Perfect. So when did you start this? When was it that you decided to put on the mask and start this career in crime fighting?
I have actually walked all over the earth.
Okay.
Africa, Germany, Asia. I've been everywhere. I have actually I trained every since 1992.
Since 1992?
Yeah.
So you've traveled the world. You've gotten to see a lot of different places, and you said you've trained since 1992.
Yeah.
When you say that you've been all over different places and stuff, have you fought crime in different places, or is that just you've just journeyed and then you decided to become a hero in '92?
I journeyed.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful. So has it been in Little Rock this whole time since you started in '92?
Actually, no. I have actually helped out in Scotland.
In Scotland? Wow.
Auckland and here also, and a couple other states here I have helped.
Okay, beautiful, wonderful. So you've helped in a lot of different places.
Yeah.
Out of those places, do you feel like Little Rock needs you the most right now?
Yes.
Yeah. So you really see a need here,
Oh yeah.
Okay, I understand that. So how'd you come up with this persona? How'd you come up with the ShadowVision? How did you come up with this vision?
Okay. The actual whole name is Shadow of What was but what it is on.
Okay.
So
Gotcha. What about the suit? How'd you come up with the suit?
Well, it actually it took a whole lot of trial and error.
Yeah. I'd imagine. I'd imagine you probably tried out a lot of different suits, a lot of different materials, things of that nature.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. So is this pretty? Do you mind if I touch?
No.
Is this pretty durable?
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Wonderful. So, are there any obstacles that you had to overcome in order to become a hero?
Actually, well, I got haters out there now.
You got haters out there.
Oh yes.
Is that
Oh,
right?
yes.
Well, like what?
Well, I got hollowed out at called other stuff.
Sure. So they called you names and kind of, you know.
Yeah,
And,
but who cares?
Yeah, who
I
cares?
go on, man.
yeah, absolutely. You know, I see on Facebook you've got a pretty large following. You know, a lot of people they see you and they love having you around and they
Yeah.
respect you. So you know, I think that anytime that you do something beyond the ordinary, like donning a suit and
Yeah.
you know, because it's like something out of a comic book, right? I mean, you know, so
In a way, yes.
Yeah, so it's something that is maybe a little unexpected to some people, and so
Yeah.
maybe you know they don't take it seriously, and that's
Right.
where you get your haters. But
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing is you know, like you said, who cares? You know, I
Right.
mean, and obviously you make people happy, and you've made a difference here. You're known here, so I mean, obviously you're doing something right. So who
Well, and I mean, I know I have a speech issue.
Sure.
But anybody that, regardless if they have a speech issue or any other issues, it will just strengthen us.
Yes, absolutely. It'll strengthen you, and it's just another
Yeah.
thing to overcome. And you know, a speech impediment is the least of your concerns when you're out here trying to do what you do, isn't
Oh
it?
yes.
Yeah. You really don't need to do much talking when you're taking down bad guys, huh?
What?
Yeah, absolutely. So, have you sustained any major injuries doing what you do?
I got steel in my right arm. Yes.
You have steel in your right arm? Was it a break? Or? Okay, gotcha. So let me ask you this. In your opinion, so you've said that you have some haters, but I know that there's also a lot of people that respect you and respect what you're doing. So
Yeah.
in your opinion, overall, how do you think that the public perceives your presence here in Little Rock?
Overall, everyone's happy that I am here.
Absolutely.
I mean, it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and you know, there's the side of it that is obviously the crime fighting side
Yeah.
of things, but there's also the side of comfort, and there's the side of making people happy and seeing something positive, somebody doing something positive, you know,
Wow.
in a city full of so much negativity.
Wow.
So you know, I mean, even if you can, you know, you can have 10 haters, but if you have one person that you inspire, that makes it worth it, doesn't it?
It is,
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely. So, what about the police? How do the police feel about your presence?
Well, actually happy I'm here also because I help out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm spread hope.
And they probably take all the help they can get here, huh?
Oh yeah, one as they can, yes.
Absolutely. Have you ever gotten to help the police in any way, as far as like cooperating with them, or do you kind of do your own thing?
If I have to help, I can. But I'm all out here on myself.
Okay, gotcha. Understood. So for the most part, you're kind of doing it on your own. But if they need you to help, you're not going to hesitate to help.
Wow.
Okay, understood. Gotcha. Perfect. So, do you, in your opinion, so we've talked about kind of how you think that the public perceives you and what your overall feeling is on the way that they perceive you. So what about the effect that you've had? Do you think that you've had a good positive effect on the people of this city?
I have, yeah.
Good. Wonderful. Do you have many people, you know, I see a lot of people stopping you and taking pictures with you and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, how does that feel to have people just stop you and want to take a picture with you? How does that feel?
It's awesome because if I can spread hope, then I am doing what I got to do out here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because it all is all on hope.
Yes, absolutely. And hope, you know, fear and hope are the most powerful motivators that there are. So if you know you can, you know, if you live in a city like this, then the crime will inspire the fear. But if you have somebody like you that inspires the hope, there brings a balance to it.
Right. Good and evil.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, are there any others out there in the city like you who patrol and fight crime under a mask?
Actually, there's a couple of them.
There's a couple of you? Okay, okay. And do you guys patrol much together, or do you kind of stick to your own?
We usually stick on our own, but if each other, if one has to have help, then we got it.
Okay, gotcha. So it's kind of more like it's situational. For the most part, you do it on your own, but if needed, you will help each other.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. So, do you have a sidekick? That's a question from Facebook. Do you have a sidekick?
At the moment, I do not.
You do not. Okay.
No.
Have you considered taking on a sidekick?
I have, but well, I have actually issued a challenge. It is too hazardous.
To what? I'm sorry.
It's actually too hazardous one.
Gotcha. Understood. So it could be too dangerous of a situation, and you don't really want to put somebody in that situation.
Wow.
Absolutely. I understand that, you know, and anytime that you are trying to fight injustice and you're trying to stand between the criminals and the innocent, it's going to be a dangerous position that you find yourself in.
Yeah.
Could be a deadly position that you find yourself in.
Wow.
Absolutely. So, let's see. Do you focus on petty criminals, or do you focus on the big fish in the pond? You know?
I go and hunt at the hard hitters out here.
You hunt at the hard hitter. Okay. Okay. So would that be like crime syndicate? Would that be gangbangers? Would that be drug dealers? What?
All of them.
All of them.
All.
Understood. So when you're patrolling, you might interfere with a common thief or a common petty criminal.
Yeah.
But your focus is on taking out the big guys.
Yeah.
Taking out the ones that are really bringing poison into our city.
Yes.
Absolutely. I understand that completely. So, have you ever dealt with, outside of criminals, have you ever dealt with anybody that you would consider a true villain, a super villain? Have you encountered anybody like that in the cities?
Actually, I haven't, but no.
Do what?
I haven't.
You haven't? Okay.
No.
Okay, perfect. So hopefully in a city where superheroes start coming up, we don't start to see supervillains come up. You know?
True that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
absolutely.
yeah,
Well, at
true
least
that.
we'll know who to call if they do come up, right?
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Wonderful, wonderful. So let me ask you this. For those of you out there that don't know, we have a serial stabber running around Little Rock right now, North Little Rock if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And he's kind of gone in a triangle. As of now, he's got a kill count of 3 and 4 people that he has attacked, but he has killed 3 of them. So let me ask you this, ShadowVision. You put out a challenge to him, right?
Yeah.
And so do you believe that he will respond to that challenge? Do you think it's something that he's too afraid to respond to, or do you think he will take it up?
If he's a true, exactly what happens out here, he should.
Okay, perfect, wonderful. So
I want it. Well, it's me and him, one on one. I will whoop him out of one county into
absolutely
the other end of the county.
Yes, absolutely.
Then I may hand him over.
You may hand him over to the police. You may take care of him yourself, but you may take him to the police.
Yeah.
I see. I understand that. So, what are you doing? What are you doing right now in terms of hunting him down? What are some of the things and steps that you're taking to try and find him?
I know where he's hitting at. I also know at the ages he's hitting.
Okay.
So I'm actually going into his area, and I don't have no armor on.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really? So you're going without your armor?
Yes.
Okay. So I suppose that when you say you're going without your armor, you're going without your mask as well.
Right.
So are you doing that to kind of covertly and undercover try to find him?
Yes.
Okay, understood. So, you know, if he was to come at you without your armor, do you think you'd still be able to take him on?
I can. Yeah.
You can. So have you done?
Snap him in half.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this, ShadowVision. You say you've been doing this since '92. You've been training since '92.
Yeah.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to give me an exact age. Just
old enough, man.
Old enough.
I'm old enough.
Okay, understood. So I was born in '92, so I'm 28. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So if you've been doing this since '92, you've been doing this my entire life. You've been doing this for coming up on 30 years.
Yeah.
Well, with that being taken into consideration, you look fit for your age. You look like you've kept yourself healthy, and you look like you've been able to keep yourself in shape.
I have, yes.
Perfect. So do you have any martial arts training?
I am training Wing Chun, Shaolin, and a couple.
Okay. Wonderful. So Wing Chun and Shaolin. So you are trained in some martial arts, and so you can take care of yourself even without your swords and sides.
Wow.
Correct?
Wow.
Beautiful. Wonderful. So, do you have any advice for people that might want to, like, let's say that you inspire someone? Now, I know you said that this can be a hazardous job, and you don't want to necessarily put somebody in that position.
What?
But should they make the decision themselves, and you inspire them to want to fight crime in this city as well, what would be your advice that you would give them?
Armor up, all over.
Yeah, you got to be fully
Just
suited.
armor up,
Yes.
because it is hazardous out here.
Yes, it's dangerous, and
Yes.
and you could just have a spur of the moment thing where you're patrolling normal night and you have somebody attack you just because of who you are, and maybe
Wow.
they want to be the one that took ShadowVision down.
Wow.
So you could get attacked out of nowhere.
Wow.
Which is why I'm sure that you keep your identity a secret, so that people
It
don't
is.
know who you are, so they can't just come to your house or mess
Wow.
with your family.
It is, yep.
Absolutely wonderful. So, if you had one message for the serial stabber out there, I want you to look dead in the camera. And if you had one message, what would you tell him right now? If he's watching this, what do you want to say to him?
I want to let you know that better hope that they do hunt you down before I hunt you down. Because when I do, you are mine.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I'm telling you, I would rather the police take me down than have you take me down. I tell you that much right now. So, well, what about to the public? If you had one message to tell the public, to tell the people of Little Rock, what would you tell them?
Hope is here, and to give it and just know that there is someone out here helping.
There is somebody out here. So, and that's such an important thing, because just the knowledge that somebody out here is doing what they can to make a difference,
Wow.
and putting themselves on the line to make a difference is enough to inspire hope in anyone.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is.
and I love our police. Our police do a phenomenal job, but sometimes there are things that they just can't do.
But why?
And
that's
so
where
that's where you come in.
at.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Perfect. Wonderful. Well, great. That's amazing. And it's been such a pleasure to meet with you. And I hopefully we can do this again in the future. Maybe once you take down the serial stabber, we can do a little interview with you about the way that went.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
deal.
Perfect. So let me ask you, man. What about your weaponry? You know, I see you got your handcuffs here just in case you got to do an arrest, and
Yeah.
you got your size and your swords.
I got the size. I got the it's here too. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like
And
so you
I got these.
Yes, absolutely. And these right here are mean. Those are some mean things right there. So you got the katanas, the two of them, and yeah, man, you look like you're ready for combat. You look like you're ready to take on whoever you got to take on.
Oh yes, always, man.
Absolutely. You know, and I respect that because, you know, as your average Joe, you know, as your typical citizen, you know, I carry a firearm to protect myself because you never know when something might go off. But I have so much respect for somebody who is willing to stand between a innocent victim and a criminal without a firearm and say, I will take you down. You know, I am justice and I'm here to inspire hope. I respect that. I absolutely respect it. So I'm glad that you're here.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you. I'm glad that you're here. I know a lot of people are glad that you're here.
Oh yeah, they all.
Yeah, and when I told some people I had an interview with you, they were beyond excited, man. They couldn't wait. They're looking forward to hearing from you. And
Awesome.
you know, unfortunately, we weren't able to get the whole camera crew out here today. So hopefully our audio is good. I hope our audio is good. But I'm going to transcript everything so that they can see what you were saying as well, just in case they couldn't hear very well. We got some wind, and it's just going off my phone.
Oh yeah.
So, but it's been a pleasure. And so let me ask you this: to your fans out there who might see you walking the streets and patrolling, should they hesitate to come up and talk to you? Do you want them to come up and talk to you if you're not busy?
Yeah, if I'm out and if anyone does spot me out here, you are more than welcome to stop, ask any questions.
Perfect, wonderful. So they should feel free to come and speak.
Wow, I'm here to spread hope and take down whoever I have to take care of.
Beautiful, wonderful. And then taking pictures with you. You know, I see a lot of people love taking pictures.
Oh yes, that they do.
That's wonderful. Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and bring this to an end. Thank you so much for your time. And if you don't mind, I'm going to get my family over and we'll take some pictures. Is that okay with you?
Okay, man.
All right, thank you so much for coming.
Anytime.
All right, till next time, we'll see you later. Have a good one.